We passed small towns and mountains, fjords with islands scattered about. We went through 2 border crossings. All travelers off and then on and then back off and on again. We lost a few at stops along the way, and by the time we got to Budva, the cab had thinned out to a comfortable number. Our group text reads Serb family. Although Darren and Dasha live in Copenhagen and Ivan in Montenegro, Dasha and her mother Vesna are Serbian by blood. This is my second trip to Montenegro. Last year after this stop, we traveled to Bosnia and Herzegovina, then to a family farm outside of Belgrade, and then into Belgrade. It's a corner of the world I wouldn't know so well if it wasn't for them, and I'm grateful. I'll admit, it took me a few days to get into the rhythm of Montenegro. I love it here, but last year this stop was towards the end of my trip. I had already hoofed it around a few cities, adventured, made a bunch of work. It felt earned to sleep in and eat a big breakfast, walk to the water, swim, eat more, and repeat. I had just started my trip this year, so my mind was restless, overly concerned with the work that I wasn't making. Dipping out of the beach just in time, we're blessed with a warm summer shower, and we decide no one's cooking tonight. So we run up to a local restaurant, the owners of which Vesna has known forever, to grab some grilled fish from the daily catch. While Darren secures the fish, Ivan and I run to the convenience store up the hill. They pretty much supply everything for the small community of Rezavici. And bon appetit, local tomatoes and onions and fresh grilled fish. Days passed and I relaxed a bit. I eased off the camera and enjoyed being in the presence of family. Loneliness is a thing on these trips and I should enjoy the company when I have it.
Frederick has some interesting insights. Like what he said about this place.
We were about to pack it in for the day, and then Vuk insisted that we hang around. He had something in his cages that he wanted to show us. Moray eels. Beautiful to look at, but can cause problems for divers. While not venomous, their mouths and skin are coated with a toxin-laden mucus, which can lead to rapid infection and other complications if bitten.
This knife is not good. Everything but good.
Vuk showed up later that night with the entire eel chopped up, ready to be fried. He didn't keep any for himself. He wanted us to have it. He hung out for a beer and a cigarette and then headed off.
Look at me, Mark, and tell me what you would think. What do you call this thing you put on your body?
Somehow a week had passed, and it was time to travel. I was excited. Darren and I were starting the trek to Bari.
3-hour car ride, 8 hours on a ferry, Bari, Italy.
And my friend doesn't have much time, so if we want to go for a few days, we got to go to Durrës, but then I'll come back on Wednesday to Bar.
When we got to the border, our driver had to run in and exchange some money to get us through. This is how things are handled sometimes in this part of the world. Apparently, the border guard was nervous to take it when he saw my American passport. Thought I would rat him out. To whom, I'm not sure, but it gave me a sense of how some people see Americans in the Balkans. Narcs.
It's quite a space.
Marizi I Zanave, meaning the Meadow of Fairies, is a farm-to-table restaurant and agro-tourism retreat nestled in the hills of northern Albania. Everything here is rooted in the land. The vegetables, the cheese, the wine, even the olive oil are all made on-site and sourced from nearby villages. It's a celebration of Albanian tradition and rural life. I love the in-between places you pass through on trips. Chances are I'll never be here again, but they exist. I've seen them. Even now as I'm narrating this video, they're just sitting there, in life, taking up space. Brain dead and exhausted, we wanted to walk around and check out Durrës, and of course I wanted to snap some photos. Seemed like a good time to bring out the Rico.
I mean, it really is like we are getting into where Europe meets the Middle East. Totally overrated.
After a meal of what seemed like partially heated freezer aisle foods, Darren and I made it to the ferry, and I'm gonna shut up for a while. This part of the trip is pretty self-explanatory. Enjoy. Ah, great. Okay. Oh, you have to keep it till tomorrow? Okay. Oh my god. Oh, you have like a suite.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Take two.
Okay.
Ivani, look what you're missing.
Amazing. All right, so I've made it from, I'm so tired. 7-hour drive, now on a 9-hour ferry ride from Albania to Italy. And I'm in my little bunk bed. I'm on the top bunk. And we're gonna wake up in Bari, Italy. You anticipate doing this thing, and then all of a sudden you're in the middle of doing it, and then all of a sudden it's over. I'll never understand on trips how time simultaneously speeds up and slows down. Thanks for watching. We'll pick it up right here in the next episode, The Journey into Puglia. And as always, if you like it, please like and subscribe.